I knew I wanted a place that offered both English and Spanish classes, and so I chose Spain because I was able to get half my classes in Spanish, half my classes in English, and they all transferred back and I got credit for all of them.
Classes in England were extremely different than they are here. In England, you have a lecture and a seminar. The lecture is about an hour and a half of the teacher talking specifically to you, no group work, no class interaction really. And in the seminars, it's about an hour long each week, and you get to interact with other students and talk about the topics that the teacher was talking to you about in the lecture.
They were mostly different because there was a lot of reading to do. Like I had to spend hours reading every night or every morning before class, and then it was also like really crammed together, so I had to do everything like really quick.
While over there, most of the people use the public transport system, and that was something I really had to get used to, because the first time I got on there, I was very nervous as to whether I was going to be able to navigate on my own. But by the time that I got done with the program, I felt very much at ease with it. So that was something but that was definitely something I had to adjust myself to at the very beginning.
Everybody in Spain stops working from 2 to 4, except for sometimes it changes on the day, so it might be 2 to 6, sometimes it's 1:30 to 4. I mean, it changes every day, so trying to get your groceries bought was really hard, and just things were never open, and it was really difficult to adjust to that.
The most surprising thing and awesome thing is how nice everyone was in Thailand. Everyone was just wanting to help you. If they saw you struggling to communicate, someone who spoke English would help you. It was just really nice and easy to get around.
Amsterdam in the Netherlands, and just because it was such a great town, it was so beautiful, lots of great people, very sociable, and just a good time.
I felt very safe. There were only a few times I think where I was out later at night, but at no time did I feel like my safety was in jeopardy.
Canterbury is actually, I think, one of the safest towns in England, really, especially for how big it is. I never felt unsafe. I walked everywhere, we literally walked everywhere, even in the dark. We never felt unsafe at all.
Really safe. I went on walks at 3 a.m. all the time through the city. I never ran into any problems. I traveled a lot by myself, and it was completely safe the entire time.
My favorite experience would have to be either visiting the temples, going to Sticky Falls, which are waterfalls that you can climb up, or going on our boat tour in the southern islands, because we got to kind of snorkel.
Was probably just getting out of my comfort zone and meeting new people. When you're here at A-State, really, you're with the same friend group the whole time, interacting with the same people day in and day out. And when you get there, you're just thrown into a completely new situation and having to meet all these new people from around the world, really. It didn't become hard, though, as you ease yourself into it and transition into the culture and the people.
I learned that I could be independent, or more independent than I have been in the past. Living by myself, having to deal with my own food, and not having something as accessible as, say, the cafeteria here, and traveling by myself, as I said before, the transit was definitely something I had to work on.
The best experience you'll ever make.
I learned definitely all the study abroad cliches that you hear about. I became a much more independent person. I feel like when you're out there in the world alone, you really learn how to rely on yourself and rely on the people around you for help. And you just become a more critical, creative thinker, in my opinion. I learned so much through it.